Got the countdown going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to All Hitches, America's #1 football podcast. Coach Mesa, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you.
Hey, how you doing? Look at that. I'm looks like I think it's clear on Twitter.
That. You're clear as that. Look, I mean, to modern technology.
Yeah. What do you know?
That's impressive.
Yeah.
What do you call that? The web? What did you say it was called?
It's called a mesh.
The mesh.
Yeah.
The mesh point.
The mesh point. Ah, the mesh point. Look at that. Bringing it back to football.
I like that. I like the mesh point.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if our thing shows up on our YouTube. Isn't going.
No.
No.
Well, give it a second. Maybe it'll.
But usually the Twitter and YouTube kind of sync up.
Let's see here. It says YouTube is on, and it says one person's in it, but who knows? Now, if we were doing our live show on a Friday night, we'd have to restart it to make sure the YouTube was working.
There we go. All right. We are live. There we go. All right. I see us there. All right. We are live and in living color.
Trying to get the Facebook thing going on. Facebook is, having some issues on Facebook. Not really, I don't know. I mean, we don't have much of an audience on Facebook anyways, Grandpa Joe, Grandpa Josephine.
Someone out there, some bot wants to. Oh, we got two people. I think one of those people is me. We got, someone out there, some bot wants to watch the All Hitches podcast.
Hey, you never know. You never know. Well, buddy, how's I haven't seen you since last week's live show, which we got a lot of rave reviews on. People liked it. People really enjoyed it.
Yeah. We got some good feedback, and we're kind of working out the kinks. And I mean, in about 4 weeks, right? We'll be doing the first set of scrimmages.
Yeah, that is correct.
We'll be doing about the first set of scrimmages. Should be exciting. Yeah, I mean everything else was good. Muggy weather out there, huh? It's muggy.
Yeah, muggy weather. All right, so the mosquitoes are everywhere.
Yeah,
obviously. I pay for a mosquito service. I have these buckets.
Yeah, you do it like that other way, right? I just do the spray.
You do the spray. I heard the spray's bad for like the bees and stuff. So
yeah.
I have a lot of flowers in my backyard. I don't want to, but they really screwed me on this one. So listen to this. So I got 2 buckets, right? They fill up with water. They put that thing in there that attracts the mosquito. They go and they die. Now I came home. This is like a couple months ago. And there was 4 buckets. Well, I'm thinking I'm getting 2 for the price of 2. 4 for the price of 2. So I'm excited. Never turned that down a deal. The guy came today. I said, I got 4 buckets. And he said, well, you should have 2. I said, yeah, I had 2 originally. He said, let me look through the notes. He goes through and he's like, yeah. He's like, at some point, one of the guys couldn't find the 2. So he was like, well, I'm just going to get 2 more. But you got to reload those things. Uh-huh. So I've had 2 extra buckets of water sitting there without the deterrent, just attracting mosquitoes for 2 months.
Oh, with water, and that means they can lay their eggs, right? Because isn't that what happens?
Yes. Now, they owe me. You're finding a hair in your food, right? They owe me.
They owe you. Well, hopefully they're killing the mosquitoes are getting made in the other buckets. Maybe there was counteracting.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe.
Yeah.
Now, in non-high school football news, and we'll get to that in a second, but non-high school, I just read a few minutes ago that the Commanders are debating maybe coming to NoVA last second.
They're not going to go to RFK?
There's some procedural stuff going on. I think it's nonsense.
It's a smoke screen.
It is a smoke screen, but it is the NoVA football podcast. We get the Commanders here. It'd be good for NoVA football.
Where are they talking about putting them at? Because Woodbridge was the room before, right? Yeah,
Loudon is still trying to get them.
The problem is freeway access, right? That's the larger problem, right? Oddly enough, I have my Dodger stuff on for the good old All-Star weekend. But like Dodger Stadium is awful to get in and out of. It's awful. It's have you been to Dodger Stadium before? You've been to
No,
LA.
I never have.
but it's terrible, and it makes it not fun. I remember I took my little brother to opening day. I mean, this was years ago, and it took us an hour and a half to get out of the parking lot.
Oh wow!
And if you don't have good, as opposed to Angel Stadium, that it's in and out, man. You're able to arrive and get there pretty quickly. But yeah, if they, I just don't know where you could put a stadium out here where you have enough access to roads. You know what I mean? Like the site, I know that they talk about putting in Woodbridge. It'd be impossible. There's like two exits you get off on. I mean, it would take you forever to get into the stadium, and take you forever to get out. I mean, you're talking about $1 billion investment in infrastructure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. I don't know. You said the Chavez Ravine.
Yeah,
the worst. It
is the worst. Although, no, I take it back. The other stadium that was really tough to get out of was Candlestick. Candlestick was terrible to get at. Candlestick was buried inside of a neighborhood.
I always heard bad things about Levi Stadium too. So,
I mean, it's hot and sad. The thing is, and in this NoVA podcast, Santa Clara is like an hour away from San Francisco. First off, and then secondly, like it's just hot and it's But
people can relate to it though because here, whether it was the Redskins Stadium, the Commander Stadium, whatever, FedEx Field, Jack Kent Cook Field, whatever you want to call it, that stadium's awful.
All right.
The stadium.
The new one, the FedEx Field, not RFK, right?
Yeah. Did I say RFK?
No, you said Jack Kent Cook Stadium. I didn't know because
that's what it was originally.
Was it really? I didn't know
that. And Rowjohn, they called it. I don't think it's still called. They said the town was called Rowjohn. I don't think it's called that anymore. See, this is just for old timers. Any old timers, listen. You remember. Remember Rowjohn, Maryland? I don't know what happened to Rowjohn, Maryland. It's all of a sudden it's gone now. I'm not a big Maryland guy, anyways. I told you that. And there's that divide. Marylanders don't like coming to Virginia. Virginians don't like going to Maryland.
Yeah. All right.
We got better food.
Maryland. I thought Virginia got better food than Maryland.
They got crabs. Take away the crabs. Take away the crabs. They got nothing. Well, they got the pit beef in Baltimore. Take away the crabs. Take away the pit beef. They got nothing. What do we got? Ham and peanuts? We don't have a lot going on.
Although, so I saw somebody on social media who said that Northern Virginia has no culture.
You know what? That's
wasn't me.
That's
much like that.
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
it's nonsense. The culture in Northern Virginia, I'll tell you what it is. It's because we have everything. See, Northern Virginia, it's like a major city in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
you've got you have little Korea, little Central America, you have little Vietnam. Normally things you find in big cities, right?
Okay.
I mean, you're from Los Angeles, so right? There's Chinatown. You got all these different parts of any major city.
Yeah.
But for a county, which is weird, Ferris County, Arlington, that greater region, right, of Northern Virginia, they have all those little things, so it makes it kind of unique.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much a cosmopolitan area. Well, because it's a DC suburb. I mean, I know you don't like people like when I say that, but that's why I feel like it really is, right, for the most part. And DC it bounces out, and everybody kind of it's to DC, right?
And you always know that it's a good place to live. A lot of times, and the schools are great, all that stuff. But when we're talking about the Commanders a second ago, you'll see a lot of Commanders players over the years, over the decades. They play here for a little while, they leave, they play somewhere else. A lot of them, they make their home here.
They come back.
They know when time to raise a family, time to do all that stuff. I'm going back to Northern Virginia to do it.
Although you said not as much of it, right? There was a time, right, in the 70s and 80s where they all lived here, right?
So yes and no. They used to live in Fairfax.
That's what I mean. They
go to Loudoun.
No, okay.
A lot of them live in Loudoun now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Back when Fairfax was new, and shiny, back in the 70s and 80s, Joe Jacoby lived here. Darryl Green lived. Darryl Green still does, I think, because he has that, the house in McLean. But they all used to live in Fairfax, right? El Rigo.
Doug Williams, right? Didn't Doug Williams live here?
Probably.
Yeah.
Daryl Grant.
Okay.
World Grant. All those guys. They all Art Monk. Art Monk used to shop at Tyson's. I used to see him at Tyson's all the time. Yeah. They all used to live. Now, maybe some of them still do live here, but they all used to live here. Now you got all the new players that most of them live out. Then I guess you're closer to your facility too. You're closer to your practice facility out there and all that
makes
kind
sense.
of
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, man. So, getting back to talking about football, getting back to Northern Virginia football, high school football specifically, I did want to point out a couple some offers, right?
Okay.
For some rising seniors.
Yeah.
First one that caught my eye, LJ. I know you love LJ Richards, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's a force for sure.
LJ Richards, Ferrum.
Oh,
I
okay.
said this a while back. Ferrum's all over the place.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, I don't want to step on LJ getting that offer. Syracuse put out a tweet saying like Syracuse is getting a lot of traction in Northern Virginia. Like they're like the Qs is in NoVA, or
Really?
the Qs is in DMV, getting the best out of the DMV or something like that. They
wow.
Yeah. They're kind of touting that they're coming here, taking the kids, getting the best kids.
Didn't see that. I didn't see that. I did see. I saw our good friends Levels App and Dark Visors latest episode with our good friend Josh Richards.
Oh yeah. You told me I haven't got a chance to check that one out, but I heard you say it's pretty good.
Yeah, a good interview in the weight room over in Herndon with our guy. All three of those guys, great dudes.
Yeah.
Reed Hobbs from Gainesville.
Okay.
Number 26 on the field, number 1 in your hearts. Marist.
Oh, okay.
Football.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a big deal. So you got some offers coming out here. I saw Tristan the Hulk. He was in Indianapolis on a visit.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Good kid, man.
Sure where in Indianapolis. He was in Indianapolis.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got from Oakton, Raja Shamir, Sammy Ayub, 6'5", 260, Mesa.
Big boy.
Yeah, buddy. Gettysburg.
Oh, okay.
Gettysburg offer. So he's good. Coach Slay. Just gets better and better for him over there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see, what other. In sad news, I think I sent this to you, maybe not. This is a couple days old, July 12th, in loving memory. Rest in peace. It's the 34-year anniversary of the death of Ricky Baker. That'd be Ricky Baker, played for Crenshaw High School as a running back.
You had me for a second.
Man.
Was his last name? You know what? To this day, or at least I don't remember his last name. He said Ricky Baker. If you just said Ricky out of Crenshaw, I'd have got it immediately. I was like, Ricky Baker.
Ricky Baker, shot in the back. He would have been. I think he was Adrian Peterson before. He was just a.
What are you talking about? He was going to join the Army.
Nah, man. Look, he would have. Calmer heads would have prevailed. He would have gone to USC, and he would have been a great running back at USC. He'd been the next Marcus Allen, Ricky Irvins.
Oh, Ricky Irvins.
Ricky Irvins.
I love Ricky.
No, I saw that post going around, and one of those things. If you know, right?
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood. Reference there with Ricky Baker. Love that movie. Maybe that could this be a spoiler? Spoiler alert for later on in the show. People don't even know what we're talking about. Today.
No. We didn't tweet out what the show was on.
Did want to say that there's a Vienna youth, and we always say this, Vienna youth, the creme de la creme of youth football organizations in Northern Virginia, right?
Yeah.
They invited 2 guest speakers for their late July football clinic.
They must be someone important. Must be someone important.
2 great men. You've heard of Einstein. You've heard of Socrates. Well, those guys were morons compared to these two. These two men. Yeah, you know who those 2 men are?
Yeah, I do. The script in the bottom of the barrel. I'm not sure exactly.
Look, they got us going out there. If you want to see us, come out end of July. I believe it's July 28th, 29th.
Yeah.
We're going to be out there. We're going to talk to the youth at Vienna football. talk to them at their camp about all things football.
Should I break out my PowerPoint and guided notes on them?
I think so. Should I say before we get started, kids, run to your bags over there and get your phones, bring them back over here, and subscribe.
Yeah.
These are the high school football players of tomorrow. They need to know. And maybe we tell the parents, hey, parents, or maybe the parents are here. If the parents are in front of us, we can tell the parents. If the parents are over there on the hill, we can say, parents, pull out your phones and subscribe.
Yeah. Get us that 500 mark, right? Just get us that 500
That's
mark.
right. I was going to make an announcement, actually. We might have, for the 500th subscriber on YouTube.
But the problem is that we never know who they are because they keep.
Yeah, you know what? Think about it. If it was at $4.99, because things tend to, unless you get like this mad rush, things kind of stay, right? It's been I think it's like at $4.68 right now. It's been there for a couple of days. If it was at $4.99 and I wanted the mug, I would DM you and say, hey, you're about to be 500, boys. Congratulations. Yeah. Click and get the mug. So DM us, get the 500, get the mug. It's a beautiful mug. It says All Hitches Podcast on it. Gorgeous mug. They're going on eBay and
they're like the popcorn buckets, right? They're like resales.
Can't find them anywhere. They're a collector's item.
Speaking of, have you ever tried to buy one of those special popcorn buckets? Every time we go, we're like, let's buy the popcorn bucket, and every time it's sold out. And then people are always like, oh yeah, people buy like 6 or 7 of them, and they throw them on eBay. I want to get the Superman popcorn bucket, and nope.
You know what? I was wondering that the Superman bucket. I didn't see it when I was there either. When I saw the movie, which, by the way, I enjoyed the movie thoroughly.
I did too. Again, I think we're doing a little sneak preview here. What we're going to be talking about. I thought it was one of the more truer depictions of the character. Right?
Yeah. I'm a Superman guy.
He was never conflicted. He was like, I just want to do the right thing. And that's kind of he's a big blue Boy Scout, right? I just want to do the right thing. I'm not conflicted. I guess spoiler alerts, because I'm gonna. How'd you feel about them making Jarrell a villain?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, by the way, the actor was a known actor. I'm surprised they didn't. What's his name? Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. Yeah.
Bradley Cooper. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of weird. That's not in the original story.
That is not canon. No, that is
no.
Not
they were just like, get out of here. We're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Like, go.
We'll go and like, I'm sending you to Earth. They're a good people. They just need to be shown the way.
Yes, like the original Superman with Christopher Reeves and Mark
Hamill. I mean that Jarrell is like
correct.
Jarrell is a good man who's trying to have his son do the right thing there as well.
They kind of blew that. I agree. And to all 100 and whatever people listening right now, whatever, spoiler alert. But the movie's done really well though, so a lot of people have already seen it.
Although I felt like the last iteration of Superman, they kind of downplayed his Earth parents. And this one, and it's kind of true, right? Like, okay, these people were your birth parents, and he respects them. But the reality, he was raised by the Kents, right? From the time he was 18, he was raised by the Kents.
Yeah.
And you figure they would have a bigger influence over who he is, as opposed to what you call it.
Did I tell you what happened when I went to go see the movie?
No.
I bought tickets, like 5 days in advance. I was excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Flashbacks, because I was in. I remember the summer of '89 when Batman came out.
Yeah.
I remember waiting in line with my buddies, my older brother, and I'm like, I'm not doing that again. That doesn't happen anymore. But I'm not doing that again. I'm not gonna wait in line. I'm getting my tickets ahead of time. I never buy things ahead of time. So I got them on, for opening day. Came out the 11th, July 11th. Yeah. I bought a DX, something else. Like DX box, so it's the big TV, the big sound, and the chairs that move.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, the VFX. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Like,
it's not 4D, so you don't get the wind and the rain hitting you.
Yeah.
But you get the movement.
Yeah.
Which is all. My brother said it was awesome.
Yeah.
So I got that. Paid like $30 a pop.
Yeah.
For 4 of us, right, to go see it. I'm excited. I haven't seen a movie since Top Gun 2. All right. In the theaters.
Yeah.
So I I show up. They scan my thing, all of our things, right? And on our phone, scan it. We go in, get the popcorn, all that. 2:00 showing. I'm looking for the thing. I see a 12:55, but it's 1:55 right now. I see a 12:55, but that's not it. I see it 2, but the 2:00 is the regular, not the 3. Not when I paid $30 a ticket for.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is matinee too. I'm like, and then my wife is like, hey, buddy. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, look at this. She holds up the thing, the receipt. And said, look at the date for your showing that you bought. I bought July 10th. I bought the day before. The girl scanned it in the front. We got in. How's that? What's going on? She's not doing her job.
I mean,
so at this point, I'm incredulous.
Come on, man. It's a movie theater worker. I mean,
well, I'm just saying. I got in. Something was scanning. So I'm like, where's the movie? So I go to the front and I go to the girl and I say, hey, I don't see the movie that I bought. I got yesterday's ticket, but you scanned me in.
Yeah.
And she scans me again because it never been scanned. That's why. She scans me again and it says expired.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. So I go, where's the manager? So I go to the manager. I got nothing to argue. What am I going to argue? And I try my best. I say, sir, I said, I bought tickets, but somehow they're for yesterday's.
Yeah.
I bought them through third party. I bought them through Fandango.
Yeah.
Long story short, I saw the movie. I lost $15 per seat.
Oh, you got in the regular one, huh?
Yeah. So if you're going to buy them directly through the theater. Always.
Yeah.
You can at least get your money back. Worst case scenario, you buy third party, you're kind of up the lake without a paddle.
Do you know what I do lately when we go to the movies? We've been going to see it at the Alamo Draft House. Where we've been going. But if you buy gift cards at like Sam's Club or at Costco, you get them for cheaper. So you actually you can get $100 gift card at Alamo for $75.
Oh, that's a good move. That's smart.
Yeah.
Smart thinking. I gave away $60 to the Fandango. Well, look, you nailed it. We've been throwing the Easter eggs. We're going to get into it now, buddy. We've been talking about football. We've been talking about movies. Well, let's put them together now, and let's get into what tonight's show is all about. Tonight's show, the top 10 football movies of all time.
Of all time, yeah.
Who better to break it down than us?
Yeah. Do you want to go Letterman style and start with 10 and work your way up to 1?
Oh, 100%. Top 10 list. We each, true to the show, we each have our own 10.
Yeah. And I'm curious. We probably have some that cross. I'm curious how many we don't though.
And we
did not share. We did not share.
Yes. No, we did not. I don't know yours. You don't know mine. This is a top secret list. We had a price. What is it? Waterhouse or whatever, clearinghouse came out, and they brought this in an envelope, and I have it here. It's been sealed.
Yeah.
All right. So well, let's get into it.
I'll start. I'll go.
Yeah, let's get into it. Number 10.
All right, number 10. I have the Express. It's the Ernie Davis story. The running back who was supposed to be the next Jim Brown, who ended up getting drafted by the Cleveland Browns. They found out he had cancer. I think he had lymphoma. Yeah, I thought it was really good. It was with Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid plays the old football coach.
You dug deep, my friend.
Yeah, I told you. I was like, I bet you have a movie that should, and I've seen it a bunch of times. It's been on cable a bunch, and not that anybody watches cable anymore. I think I might be the only one. I got the old clicker box. Remember the big clicker?
Yeah. You dug deep on that one. It's a good solid pick at 10.
Yeah, true story, right? It has a really human element, kind of very similar to other movies I'm sure you're going to talk about. Oh, you know what? There's a movie I didn't put in there. I should have put in there, but I'm sure you have it. But yeah, I like it a lot. I thought it was really well done. It's good. And also kind of shows like what's the word I'm looking for? It shows the frailty of the human body, right? Like this guy was the first ever African American Heisman Trophy winner.
Was he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the first ever African American Heisman Trophy winner. Got picked by the Browns. Good old Art Modell. Art Modell, nice. Yeah. And gets picked by the Browns, and then they go to have a physical, and turns out he's got cancer. I think he had leukemia. I think.
That's a sad story. Maybe I'll check Express. Maybe I never saw it.
The Express, yeah, you got to watch it.
Never saw it.
Yeah,
you got to check that out. When was it made? When did it come out?
2008. 2008.
Oh, it's recent.
It's recent. Yeah.
Recent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was thinking old. I was thinking like
Oh,
Billy
no,
D.
no, no,
Williams.
no.
Okay. All right.
Well, I have a feeling he's going to make an appearance on this list.
Yeah, he very well. The way I think so. I think so. You seem to have that tender heart, my friend. You have a tender heart.
Yeah.
All right. Well, number 10. I mean, I'm going action. I'm going blockbuster right away. Number 10, Marky Mark, Invincible.
Invincible. Oh, Invincible. Oh, yeah. What was
To
it?
me, now Greg Kinnear plays Dick Vermeil.
Dick Vermeil. Yeah.
Obviously, Marky Mark plays Vince Papale. I just love so many parts of that movie. Like I mean, aside from the underdog story and the whole theme of it, just other things like remember when he get the shoulder pads and he's like, no, he wants the little ones.
Yeah.
You know, there's just some parts in there that I love. I love them playing football like in the neighborhood with the lights on.
Oh, yeah.
On the cars. It's just a fun movie. I saw it in the theater. I enjoy that movie a lot. I don't see, like I said, I don't see a lot of movies in the theater. Saw that one, and I'll forget the Eagles fan base. Obviously, you know I'm not an Eagles fan, but did like that movie.
I thought you liked it because Dick Vermeil lost to the Raiders in the Super Bowl. I thought you.
You know what? And then he made that speech. I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
The scene I always remember is the one guy he befriends. He's like, "What color are my knuckles? White. What color are my knuckles? Red." Like I remember. That's the scene I always remember.
Yeah. That's a good call. It's a good scene.
Yeah.
So Invincible at 10. All right, 9. What do you got?
All right, 9. On 9, I have which I'm sure is probably higher on your list. I have Any Given Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's in the top 10, and when we started naming off all the football movies, there are a lot of football movies. I mean, Stephen Willie Beeman. You got LT. It gets kind of cartoonish. It gets kind of cartoonish a little bit on it. So I felt like that was Oliver Stone, right? Oliver Stone is the one who directed it.
Yeah.
That maybe they were going for a little more realism, but I felt like it got kind of cartoony on it. So I don't know.
Jim Brown,
and you know, and I'd imagine it's probably some on your list, but that Al Pacino speech, right? Did I tell you one year I walked in, I was coaching in New Mexico, and the soccer team was playing, and the soccer coach was playing that speech for them before they went out of the field. And it's a great speech, but I'm like, come on, man, you gotta not be like, hey kids, let's gather around the TV and let's watch Al Pacino get us fired up.
Actually, so speaking, that's fantastic. What year was that?
99.
It came out in 99?
Came out 99. Oddly enough.
What year was that coach doing that, I'm saying?
Oh, it would have been probably like 2009, 2010.
Oh, perfect. It's perfect. Something in the air that year. I'll go ahead and say it's 2009. The statue of limitations. So 2009, freshman team coaching over at Woodson. We were at AC. That was TC then, and there was like a delay, and we had so long to kill. They put us in this classroom. We went over everything we needed to go over. I mean, we're just delayed, and then we can't come out yet. And so Scott Wilson, great dude. He's a principal somewhere now out of the area. But Scott Wilson says that what do you want to do? We got time to kill. I said Scott, we're gonna show our greatest hits of movie speeches. So he said, what do you want to show first? I said, we're showing Any Given Sunday, my friend. So we put on the Pacino thing, and a couple of the guys had never seen it, and a couple of these guys got juiced up. Now we went out there and I think we lost. But we came out like gangbusters.
Oddly enough, there's a theory, because apparently the person who helped write that movie was an ex-49er. And they were like, the 2 quarterback thing, it was based off of Montana Young. The LL Cool J character is based off of Ricky Waters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The
I
other
see that. I can see that.
And I'm sure it's probably on your list. But the other thing was, do you know who Petros Papadakis is? He does like college football. So he has a radio show. So he played at USC, and he had a radio show on. He has a local like sports talk radio show in California. Okay. And he said another guy who was up for the role of Willie Beeman was Sean P. Diddy Combs. So he came out to the USC football field trying to get his football skills right, and he said that guy couldn't throw a football for to save his life.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I got one for you. I don't want to give it away though. It's a good movie. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It didn't make my list. Well, I'm not going to say the movie because it might have made your list, but I'm going to ask about a certain actor. If you think Damon Wayans tried out for that?
Oh,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. There's a lot of. We're going to omit
it. I didn't say the name. You got time. You both have time.
All right, go ahead. You got 9.
All right, Hammer Hawks. Hammer Hawks says Waterboy. He likes Water. If you got some movies you like, go ahead and send them our way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Waterboy did not make my list, and you're gonna find out. Might have made Mace's though, but didn't make my list.
All right.
I do like Waterboy though.
All right, go. Number 9.
Number 9, Friday Night Lights.
The
classic. I'll say this. I think one of the best jobs I've ever seen an actor do as a football coach is Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Texas guy, though. Texas guy, very much.
Yeah, that's why, right?
Yeah, Texas guy, very much part of the culture.
He harnessed his inner, probably PE teacher from high school. Right?
Yeah.
He did. That sticks out to me. I know the book is great.
Yeah. The book's a great, really easy read. It's an easy read.
There are people who love the book.
Yeah, and very different, very different than the what you call it, than the lot of differences, in there.
But to me, outside of, you got the movie Miles, you got all that stuff going on, but he makes the movie for me. Billy Bob Thornton's performance in that movie. He's a real coach. He's very Switzer.
Yeah.
Right.
He actually ended up doing 2 stints at Permian. Like after he left, and then he came back on a second stint. I just lost it in my head. I was gonna say something about it. The other thing I liked about that movie is that they kept true, right? They had to lose. Now they lost not in the championship. They lost actually in real life. They lost in the semis. Is when they lost.
Oh, okay.
And truthfully, if you ever read the book, they could do a full thing on Dallas Carter. What was going on at Dallas Carter there was insane. What was going on over there?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Now, who was the linebacker? Was it Armstead? Who was out of Dallas Carter? It might have been Jesse Armstead.
Jesse Armstead.
I think he was on that team. He was on that team.
Okay.
I know it's one of those Miami linebackers who had a long NFL player, and I believe it was Jesse Armstead.
Okay.
But yeah, it was. They can make a movie on Dallas Carter. Actually, no, I think they have. I think they made a 30-30 on Dallas Carter. I take that back.
Okay.
On that thing, but yeah, no, but it was a really good book.
Friday Night Lights, baby. Friday number 9.
Yeah.
All right.
Oddly enough,
8.
So going back one more thing, we in New Mexico we had the football team had their own bus, even for freshman games. We had our own it was, and it had TVs in it. We used to show the final game on Friday Night Lights as we get, because we didn't have to go far, but yeah, we used to show that all the time.
That was your version of the
that was our version of that.
All right, number 8. Go ahead, buddy. What do you got?
At number 8, I got The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go with the remake. I'm gonna
save you time. Continue in 1 second. I got the same movie.
No way.
8. Yeah, number 8, Longest Yard.
Come on, man. It's a fun movie. Speaking of throwing the football, Adam Sandler does not throw the football well.
But he's athletic.
He's athletic. But for him to be a all-pro quarterback, it doesn't have that as well. But it's got memorable lines in it, right? Now it was filmed in New Mexico. It was that prison was in New Mexico. It was in between Santa Fe and Albuquerque. It's a fun movie, right?
When I ranked it at number 8, to me, because I feel the first question people ask is which one, the remake or the original. I kind of just, in my mind, it was like the movie, both.
Yeah.
Like I just have them both there. They're both at number 8.
Yeah.
So whatever, it doesn't matter. Pick which one you like, but I have the movie at number 8 in general.
Yeah.
Love Burt Reynolds. Rest in peace. Right. Love Ray Nitschke.
Ray Nish.
Right, Ray
Yeah.
Nitschke. Was it Bill Goldberg?
Bill Goldberg was in it. A lot of wrestlers in the remake.
Yeah, yeah, there
Kevin
was.
Nash. Kevin Nash was in it. Stone Cold was in it.
Right. Stone Cold.
A guy both near and dear to our hearts, good old Romo.
Yeah, you're right. Bill Romanowski. Crazy. I love Bill Romanowski. I mean, he's a psychopath, but I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie. And Adam Sandler, for what it's worth, like you said, maybe he wasn't a natural quarterback, but I saw it. I think it was Kevin Garnett after they made that movie, Diamonds.
Yeah.
The Diamonds movie.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, man, he's
Uncut Gems.
What's
Uncut
Gems? Yeah. He could have played Division III basketball. Like he's a basketball player.
He has that the scene in the movie where he's playing against Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
That's him playing, and you could tell he could play, right?
He could definitely play.
You could tell he could play for sure.
So that's good stuff, man. Number 8. Look at that. We have the same movie. I wonder what else we got the same.
All right. So we're up to number 7. Number 7, I got The Blind Side. The Blind Side. Yeah,
Wow.
I've watched that quite a few times. I mean, obviously it has some issues now. I got old Michael, between the lawsuit, but come on, man, it's a feel good movie, isn't it?
It's feel good.
It's a feel good movie. The one thing I do know, I've seen Michael Orr do interviews, and he was like, "Yeah, the whole thing me not knowing how to play football. I've always known how to play football. Like nobody had to show me.
That's ridiculous. That part's always been ridiculous. Do love Sandra Bullock. Actually, I should have had that movie at 7. That's NoVA. That's a NoVA star right there. She went to WNL.
Did she really?
Sandra Bullock, yeah.
Oh, she's I didn't know that. I know she's.
Yeah. She was here for a minute. She wasn't. Yeah. I don't know if her parents are military or what, but she went to WNL.
Okay.
The esteemed acting program at WNL.
But a feel good movie, right? I mean, who didn't like The Blind Side?
Yeah, no, that's a good one. A good choice. You can't go wrong with that. At number 7, I went with the classic. I remember seeing this when I was a kid. I remember me and my freshman teammates freshman year came out. We showed up at the multiplex cinema over there in Maryfield. I'll tell you what that is Mosaic, Mason. So what Mosaic is now, is what multiplex was, and we went out there and it was the program. The program. Seat at the table. Movie.
Seat at the table.
Dude, I mean, they had to delete scenes because down on the road.
I remember that. You could, yeah.
Insane. The program. Hey, by the way, it's a Godfather kind of night, right? You got Al Pacino and James Caan movies have been named.
Yeah. Joe Kane at quarterback.
Joe Kane. Omar Epps.
Was it Alvin Mack? Was it Alvin Mack at Alvin Mack was a middle linebacker. Alvin Mack, a middle linebacker.
Mack was a linebacker.
If you're making a movie football team, that guy's gonna start linebacker for you, right?
Yes. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, right? Remember he was like, "Oh, I can't do any homework," and then they're quizzing him about the game plan.
Yeah,
they're in the information what to do. If they're like,
if you're making a Hall of Fame of actors who've been in football movies, I can't think of the guy's name. Alvin Mack, that actor is in the Hall of Fame. Omar Epps was the running back.
Omar Epps was the young running back, and Halle Berry. The Halle Berry, Tyra Banks.
It wasn't Halle Berry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Halle Berry wasn't in the program. Positive. Almost. Now you got me down. Almost positive. I think of who else is in that movie that I'm kind of. Oh well, whoever the actor was that played Latimer.
Oh yeah. It was Halle Berry. I was right. It was Halle Berry.
No, really? Halle Berry was in that?
She was the girl who the senior running back who was going to be a doctor and Omar Epps were fighting over.
Oh, she's the main love interest?
She was the love interest in the movie. I
didn't know that. I totally forgot.
I think maybe I got Tyra Banks confused with what was that movie about college that John Singleton made? Higher Learning.
Oh, yeah. Higher Learning.
Higher Learning. Not a football movie.
No, not a football movie.
The offensive lineman who was in Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Yes, good call.
Yeah.
But everyone's favorite, Latimer, right?
Oh yeah.
Who was also in Higher Learning, by the way.
He was in Higher Learning. He wasn't. Yeah.
So there you go. There's the connection right there.
Yeah. Had anger issues in both.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He was the Bill Romanowski of the program.
He was. Well, he did a lot of steroids. Did a lot of steroids, right? Remember, he had to take the steroids to get good at football again.
All right, buddy. Well, number 6. What do you got?
Number 6, I got Little Giants. Come on, man. The annexation of Puerto Rico. I'm sure people are going to be very upset to have Little Giants above any given Sunday. I'm sure people are not going to be happy about that. But I mean, Steve Ettman, who was it? Tim Brown, right? Tim Brown was in it. John Madden.
Yeah. Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill. That. Come on, Ed O'Neill as a football coach.
Ed O'Neill from Scranton. It's a tough son of a gun. No, not Scranton. He's from Youngstown, Ohio.
And if you don't get goosebumps when Icebox throws off the cheerleading outfit and puts on the pads over her cheerleading outfit, you know what? You're just not human. You're just not human. Come on, man. Spike, the good old transfer, right? Spike, the kid who comes in from out of state to be on the football team. Come on, man. Rick Moranis. Well, probably his last. That might have been his last acting gig, right?
Geez, was it really?
It might have been. Remember, he stopped acting to raise his kids.
Yes, that's right. And then he got punched down the street when he was going to an ATM in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that classic movie. It definitely has a big, strong, fan base for that movie.
Yeah. What do you got? 6.
All right, at six. One of my favorites, probably one of your favorites too. Wildcats. We don't have a lot of Sport of Kings. It's better than Diamond Rings.
The football White Man Can't Jump prequel.
Yes.
Both.
I mean, look, Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes, Goldie Hawn. What's the actor's name? Who did the Ride? You had he was in it. The guy who rode the motorcycle from I just noticed we're stalling out a little bit here on the stream.
Are we?
Little bit of a.
You're kind of fuzzy. I'm not fuzzy. It's so weird that we have we've kind of switched up on this.
I was a little fuzzy, but you're pausing.
The Tab Thacker. We just talked about with one Coach John Blevins about Tab Thacker, right?
Yes.
Played Finch.
You're right. He did play Finch. Bird. Remember Bird?
Yeah.
Chirulo used to fart all the time in the movie.
The guy who was in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Cirulo. Yeah. Cirulo. He was.
What's the principal's name? He was a big time actor back in the day.
Stacy Keach? James Keach.
No. The principal.
I don't know.
Oh man,
hey, wasn't Bubba in it too from Forrest Gump?
Yeah, I think he's Bird.
Yes, that's right.
He's Bird.
Yeah.
Evander Williams, because she walks in, she says, "I'm looking for Evander Williams," and every guy sees Goldie Hawn, and they're like, "I'm Evander Williams." No. I'm Evander Williams. Love that movie. It's one of my favorites. It's funny. It's actually ahead of its time too. It could be done now.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, with and that's the cool thing about it. With all the there's female coaches everywhere now involved in football. Back then, it was seen as this ha comedy. Yeah. So really ahead of its time too. So good movie.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Now top 5. Top 5.
At number 5, I have Necessary Roughness.
Wow, Necessary Roughness.
You know what? I'm sure it's gonna be high up on your list, so I think we can save it because Yeah, we can save it because I'm sure you have it somewhere higher up on your list.
Maybe not. Maybe I do. At 5, then I'll give you my 5. Any Given Sunday, what you said earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, Al Pacino playing. I will say this though. I will, and I didn't say it earlier. Talking about Al Pacino, he does a good job in that movie, but he's more of a basketball coach, right? No, he is. He's more Patino.
Yeah.
Right? He's more of a Big East basketball coach.
Yeah, I see that. I could, yeah.
It's the Italian American thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's a 1980s Big East basketball.
Yeah, I can see that.
He is.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, a classic movie. All right. Now top
4. At 4, I got The Waterboy.
Oh, so Hammer Hawks. Look at that. He was waiting for that. He was waiting for it, and he got it.
Good old Bobby Boucher. I mean, tell me there's not quotable lines in there all over the place, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many times have you heard somebody yell, "You can do it"? All the time. I feel like, yeah. What's the other one? Looks like Joe Montana. Joe Montana.
I say lines. One line I say all the time in that movie is, and I say it when I'm watching the Raider games on Sundays, and the Raiders beat the Ravens, like in week 1 or week 2, and I'm like, "Oh, life is good. We're good," And then we get beat by the Jaguars the next week, and I look at my son, and I'm like, "We suck again." And I do that all the time, and I've been doing it for decades.
Or another one, I don't know, like what am I supposed to do? Pass the ball back to Steve, when he's trying to play badminton with the donkey.
Yeah, it's a good Henry Winkler, the great Henry
Winkler. And the return of Henry Winkler, right? He had not been doing very much until that movie came around.
The Fonz, God bless the Fonz. All right, number 4. One word, one name. Rudy. I had to do it. You might have it higher. It's an all-time classic. You got Sean Astin. You got Charles S. Dutton, who at the time was doing Rock. Remember that?
I used to watch Rock all the time. Yeah,
I loved Rock. You had Charles S. Dutton, who plays the kind of the groundskeeper, like magical kind of guy. You have I forget the actor's name, but he played Otis in the original Superman as the dad.
Oh yeah.
Great movie. Now you talked about The Blind Side having some things that were inaccurate. Rudy, we find out later on, was hated by everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
According to Joe Montana.
Joe Montana was the first one to say it, right? Joe Montana was the first one to come public and was like, "Yeah, man, that none of that stuff really happened."
He said it was a joke.
It was a joke. You hear like he was trying to get somebody to make that movie for a long time.
So does that mean? I mean, look, we don't know which one's true. We know Montana is real bitter and angry. Is Montana really Vince Vaughn's character? He's just a showboat, man. He's just a showboat.
Oddly enough, I'm being a big 49er fan. I remember watching that movie looking for number 3 because I knew Joe Montana was on that team, and when I was like, "Oh, that guy Joe Montana. He's Joe Montana."
Well, if you're a Jon Favreau fan or Vince Vaughn fan, that was the prequel to Swingers and Maid.
Oddly enough, I mean, it has problems, but for years I would show that movie to kids for like to be inspiring, right? Like you show it, like
I did too.
Yeah.
What do you mean did? What do you mean did?
I show that movie all the time.
What's wrong with you? Can show Rudy. What's wrong with showing Rudy for being
saying, that's one of the movies you always show, right? You showed it like so early on my career. I taught like high school reading classes to kids who like really struggled with like reading and writing, and like that's one of the movies you show, right? One movie you show those kids like, see, guys, you can do it, right? If you just put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
It is, yeah. It's George McFly type kind of stuff.
Yes.
Hammer Hawks. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Although on my list, I have a lot of underdog story on my list. I'm starting to notice because so I'll just go to 3. I have Rudy at 3. And
you have Rudy at 3. Okay, I mean it's a great movie. It's an all timer.
Yes.
An all timer.
The soundtrack's really good, right? The soundtrack they have. I mean, come on. When you hear that soundtrack, also you think football season. You hear that soundtrack and you can feel fall, can't you? When they're
Well, I'll say this: I feel like a lot of these football movies have great soundtracks.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
All right, number 3, top 3 is when it gets crazy. All right, I'm going to go outside the box here. I don't know if you've seen this movie. We talked about this last week. Best of Times.
Best of Times. I think
Robin Williams and Kurt Russell.
That's high, man. 3 is high. I think top 3.
It's one of my favorites. So my dad showed me when I was a kid. The premise of that movie. I mean, it's so great and genius and so realistic. It's a farce. It's a comedy, but it's essentially the guys at Madison in 20 years, 30 years, whatever, finding the guys from Oscar Smith and saying, man, that was kind of a BS ending. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
And they do it again. Yeah. And it's genius. It's so genius. Now, a little bit different, like Robin Williams when they were in high school, he dropped the game, I think the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
He lived in a small town, so he was always made fun of in that small town because of that. So he's 30 years old, and people were like, hey, Butterfingers, and they throw him something. And so he has to deal with that his whole life. So he puts the game together because he's like, I'm tired of this. I got to put an end to it. But his buddy, Kurt Russell, is the quarterback, and he's like the hero of the town. He doesn't want to play in this game. He's done with football.
Yeah.
So Robin Williams has to kind of convince him to come back to play football. Like I said, great movie, fun movie.
Kurt Russell, thinking about athletes, minor league baseball player. He was a minor league baseball player, so he actually had some athletic skill. I mean, I don't remember the movie all that much, but can you see that? Can you see him throwing the ball?
Yeah. That's the one where he always wore white shoes.
Yeah.
In high school, and the game starts. I was wearing black shoes. After halftime, he comes out wearing his white shoes, and everyone's like, "Look, he's wearing his white shoes."
Very, very Joe Namath, right?
That's what it was. He had the green. He wore number 12.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
All right.
So, I love that movie. Best of Times. All right, number 2.
And number 2, I have Remember the Titans.
Same thing.
Oh, really? We both have it too. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember the time? I mean, come on, man.
Great soundtrack. Soundtrack.
Take it with that, right? Where why can't I think of the linebacker's name? Latimer? Not Latimer. Why can't I think of the linebacker who ends up in the crash?
My memory's the worst. I don't even know.
So anyway, my understanding is that he actually makes it through the season in real life. He
that's right.
Until after the season happened. That's how he got named as an All-American. But the beginning
you could argue that movie should be number 1 for both of us on the NoVA football podcast. It's the quintessential, football movie, and it's based in NoVA.
Yeah.
We gave it 2, and that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on, it's a great movie, right? It's a Denzel in it, right? Who else? What's the name of the guy who plays Yost?
You had what's his name become a big Ryan Gosling became
Gosling was in it, right? The guy
became a state senator or something.
The guy who plays Julius from The Wire.
Oh yeah,
he was in The Wire. It's really good. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Who doesn't like it when linebacker goes over and points at the at the other coach?
Yeah, obviously Denzel. Now, we hearing stories. I'm sure we got people that are watching that lived it. Maybe some people actually lived through it.
Yeah.
That we've had people tell us, older people who were at those schools, that they merged two powerhouse.
Yeah. I read that. Like those two teams were really good. It'd be like if Westfield and Madison, they decided to merge those two schools, right? Yeah, they should win the championship. And the game against Marshall actually didn't happen in the playoffs. It happened in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like I think they rolled to the playoffs. Like they rolled everybody through the playoffs.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, powerhouse, man. So, classic movie. There's been a lot of things about. I remember that there was a Sports Illustrated write-up from the early 2000s after the movie came out, that it was kind of complaining, like that Disney did not. They didn't get as much stuff. You'd think they'd be freaking swimming in like cool gear and all this stuff, but I guess that they didn't get as much as maybe we would have thought they would have gotten from the movie, the school and the players.
They didn't even film it. They didn't even film it in Virginia. They filmed it in Georgia.
Yeah, taxes and that kind of stuff with you're filming.
Well, I guess
that's why they film everything in Bulgaria now.
I guess the original TC building was gone. They had already moved into a different building at that point. So that whole thing. So they had to find a more late early 70s looking school, I guess.
Right. Also, everything's filmed, far away nowadays. Anyways, a lot of stuff is, anyways. But still, classic movie. I remember years ago playing them, and I forgot their jerseys. I think said AC on it. It said AC. Something said AC. And I remember watching this thing. If I was
it was the first year we played them, and they had Alexander City on it, and you and I both turned to each other and we're like, "This is a huge opportunity. They should just put Titans on it."
I would have Titans on everything.
Yeah.
Because you're the Titans, baby. At the end of the day, it wasn't called Remember Alexander City, Remember TC. It was called Remember the Titans. So that's the one. That's the one. So great movie, number 2. All right, buddy, drum roll time. What do you got at number 1?
At number 1, I got Friday Night Lights, and we kind of talked about it already, but I have Friday Night Lights.
I didn't know you were going to pick that at number 1.
Yeah, no, I know, but we had talked about it already. Friday Night Lights. I thought it was that was really well done. I think the thing I thought it depicted really well was, especially in towns like in Texas in particular, like your high school football career is like the pinnacle of like your youth. It's what those guys do forever. And I thought it really depict how like just kind of small town, what that means. And, and it did happen. And I've spoken to my mom about this, and she was like, yeah, you lose games. You'll have for sale signs on your, on your, in front of your house. They take it serious. Those towns shut down too. They will. They'll shut completely down. Everybody goes to those games. Obviously, Odessa's a little bit bigger school, but a lot of small towns, everybody goes to those games. I remember, my mom being from the Panhandle was like, yeah, everybody goes. You have a kid, you don't have a kid, it doesn't matter. Like, you pack that stadium every night, no matter what. So I thought it did a really good job doing that.
Yeah, I had it at what? I had it at 9, but it made the top 10.
Yeah.
So great movie. All right, number 1. My number 1. And I talk about this movie so often. You know this.
I do know this.
We have a little bit of a spoiler alert right now. Look at my shirt, my friend. Look at this shirt. This is your Fighting Texas State University Armadillos. Armadillos, my friend. Necessary roughness for the win.
Yeah.
Love that movie. I bring it up all. Look, there were.
You're not lying all the time.
There's no other movie. I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you right now why it's number 1. There's no other movie that we can sit through during the football season, the opening part of the season, whatever. Let's say your team you don't have a lot of depth. A lot of guys are going both ways. Happens all the time. I look right next to you or whoever's next. You're going to play Iron Man football with these bunch of guys. Right there, line. Good line.
I thought you were going to do the other one. You say it all the time. You say it all the time.
Well, your quarterback throws a bad ball, and your receiver maybe runs the wrong route, or your quarterback, and you look over and you say, well, I thought he was running one of these. Say that
a lot. The one you say all the time. All the time.
Which one's that?
This is my kind of team. This is my
No, my kind of team, which is one of my favorite ones. That's Major League.
Oh, is it Major League?
It's Major League.
Oh, I thought that was okay.
But it sounds like it. It could have been. So that's another one. There's so many lines. I'll give you another one. The playbook, right? He's like, I'm giving you, you can have that playbook. And he's like, you're I'll cherish it forever. And he's like, I'm not bequeathing it to you. He said, you can borrow it. How about the defensive coordinator wearing the tie? And he's fed up. He's a defensive coordinator. He doesn't dress up for games. And he's like, I've had it with this stinking tie, and he takes it off.
You do say that all the time. You need to play football like a Gennaro played football.
Yeah.
He was a 150-pound halfback.
And he played like a raging beast. Look, you can go on and on with that movie and the great lines. How about the he buys him a drink, right? They're at the number one team in the country.
Flat top.
And Scott Bakula, Paul Blake, he doesn't want to get into a fight. He's a good guy. He was on the farm, and he says, right here's my throwing hand. And he gives him the other hand. Now, what is a young Jason Bateman? Jason Bateman says he bought you a beer, and he gets punched in the face. Such a good movie. I went and bought the shirt. I saw the shirt. Mr. Blake, Paul Blake.
Manu the Slender.
Stone hands. How many times has any a team had a receiver that had a hard time catching the ball, and another coach looked at another coach and goes, "We got stone hands." I mean, and it's all said with love because the movie's so great.
Yeah, no, it did.
And these characters are so great. That's the actor, by the way. Stonehands is Alvin Mack.
Oh, he is Alvin Mack. You're right.
He's in every football movie.
What's really weird is they show obviously what's a stunt double running, and that guy can run. And they show him running, and he looks like Ezra Miller running in The Flash.
No, but he's a tough son of a gun. And his son got drafted.
He wasn't he also Bo Kimball in the Hank Gather story? I think
he was Bo Kimball. He was Bo Kimball. He was also in Diggstown. He's your go-to guy. He was in Beetlejuice. You said that earlier. He's in Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I don't think we survived that crash, Coach.
Yeah.
Just a great actor. And then obviously, another go-to line, Straight Arrow Gennaro.
Straight Arrow.
We said it last year. I think when Coach Rongo were they were looking for a coach. I said, this Rongo guy's a Straight Arrow Gennaro. You use these lines. These are great lines. And you see this kind of stuff happen in real life a lot of times. Yeah. So the movie is not as far-fetched as you think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good movie. Yeah, I mean, we could talk more about that movie. But is it weird that we both have two Texas football movies as our number one?
Well, I mean, Texas State. No. You get football.
Yeah, they're both.
How many Texas movies are in here? Where was the Any Given Sunday team from?
Oh, they were from Florida. They're in Miami.
Yeah, they had a shark, right, or a whale.
I only have. Well, I guess the longest yard supposed to take place in Texas, right? So I guess that's
which one?
The longest yard, right? That's what
I was going to say. Longest yard. Yeah, where it takes place. I don't mean where it was really shot.
In Texas.
So that's 3 so far. Program was that Florida too?
Florida. Yeah.
They were the fake Florida State University.
Yeah, because they wore the Florida State colors and everything. Yeah.
Remember the Titans? No, Wildcats. They were like Detroit or something.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights. No, Friday Night Lights is one of them. Invincible, no. Best Times, no. So 3 out of 10. That's pretty good though.
Yeah, for sure.
30% of the movies were Texas football movies.
Yeah.
Now, any honorable mention? Anyone that you thought about and you were like, what was it?
You brought up some of your list, and I can't think of the top of my head. And I was like, that should have made the list of mine. But
it was the Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout. That was one. Yeah.
He looked like a good quarterback. He can get the ball a little bit.
Yeah, Last Boy Scout was pretty good. I think
Revenge of the Nerds.
A big one among people a little older is North Dallas 40. People like that movie a lot. North Dallas 40.
How about Revenge of the Nerds with two-time All-American Stan Gable at quarterback?
Two-time Heisman Trophy winner Stan Gable. He won as a sophomore and as a junior going into a senior year.
Ogre. I mean, Ogre was like the Steve McMichael kind of D tackle.
not staying able. The receiver was 2-time All-American.
And John Goodman was a great coach.
To have the back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner and a back-to-back All-American receiver, they should have been like top 10 in the nation, right? Top 5, easy, right?
I mean, I always think that John Goodman's line, right, in the eyes of my maker, my father, and my coach.
Well,
so what are you waiting for? Well, buddy, that was fun. That was a fun little top. Anyone else has any movies they want to drop on that? You think we missed or dropped the ball on and didn't say? Throw it our way. Let's hear it.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi works down here, so I get to do lives from down here now. My
Look
Wi-Fi.
at that. See, you finally got to stop annoying your family upstairs. All right, well, buddy, I'll see you very soon. Right? I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll text you from the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, be careful from the Bermuda Triangle. You never know; he might disappear.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. But we'll be back before everyone knows it. We'll take a little break, right? Let's take a 10-day break, my friend, and come back in 10 days.
Any coach who are listening, get us your questionnaires if you've not got it yet. Prince William, I'm talking to you in particular. Prince William, we haven't heard very much from him.
Prince William, get him in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, from all Hitches, from Coach Mason, Coach Dash, we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.